Hello, good morning everyone. Students, today we are going to start our new chapter, statistics. It is one of the easiest chapter in 9th class, statistics. Do you know everyone, in COVID-19 pandemic, in many times I ask you some information, many times I send you a link also and tell you, please everyone fill the following details and send to me many times. So it means what I am asking you? I am asking you from you your information. What I am asking? I am asking your information. So what is, if I ask you, what is data? In statistics, data is very important. Everyone know what is data? Yes, data. Whenever I am asking your information, and it's maybe in figure, maybe in facts, maybe numerical, because so it is called a data. It is also a data. Every day in class I am taking your attendance. If I want to ask any students, how many students are present in 19 August in 2020, other any example you can take, so we can easily check in our register and we can find how many present. So this is called data. So what is data? Data is collection of information, and this information may be in facts, figures, or in any other types, and which is collected for some purpose. Understand or not? Because before 2 or 3 days I send you a link and I ask you, everyone please fill your details. So I am asking your information, and why? For some purpose, because we want to make a directory, we want to make a phone directory for those we can contact to every student. So I ask your information for some definite purpose. So it's called a data. So right, data what is? So data is collection of information which may be facts, figures, or any fact, figure, or numerical, is called data. In numerical, data is the collection of information, because before 2 or 3 days I ask you information, give your WhatsApp number, any other contact number, and this one, and by following details are filled by you, and by these details we make a phone directory. For this we can contact you. So it is a data code. So data is the collection of information. So information may be in which form? Maybe facts, figure, or numerical. It is called data. Understand it? Now is our topic is statistics. Now we will discuss what is statistics. Actually, statistics is the branch of mathematics. It is a branch of mathematics in which we study about the presentation, how to present the data, how to analyze the data, how to interpretation of the data. So these are how to represent the data. It is called statistics. Statistics, it is a branch of mathematics in which we study about how to represent data, how to analyze the data, how to collect the information. So right, statistics, note down it. Statistics is the branch of mathematics in which we study about how to representation how to presentation analyze collection and interpretation whose of data, how to represent the data, how to collection of data, how to analyze the data. It is called statistics. So in statistics we will discuss about data, how to represent data, what is the collections of data. There are different types. Okay, only this much we will study in this chapter. Understand? So note down it, everyone. Now exercise 14.1 and we are discussing first question. What is? Give 5 example of data. You have to give of any 5 example of data which we are using in daily life. Yes? So daily life, its very first simple is the details is asked by teachers. Understand? They are different. So right, you can write. So first, every day you are going to school and you know in your school how many students you can count. The number of students. First example, number of students in 9th class. Yes, first example, any number of, you write. Otherwise, weight of 20 students of your class. Yes, any data you can ask, anything. So you can write number of family members, in the families of your classmates. Number of family members in the family of your classmates. Any example you can write. Suppose like this one also you can write. Third is number of female per thousands males in India. Fourth, literacy rate of population in India. Fifth is temperature, approximate temperature on next Sunday. There are the many examples. One more, number of fans in your home. So there are the different types of data. Any example you can write which one you know. Understand it? So these are the already data we can write. Now suppose next is classify the data in question. It is question number 1. Now question number 2. What is? Classify the data in question 1 above as primary and secondary data. What is primary data? What is secondary data? So first we discuss what is primary data. So note down first. What is primary data? It is definition of primary data. Primary data. Yes, there are two types of data: primary data and secondary data. Primary data mean the information which was collected by investigator. Those are investigator. The primary data mean the information which was collected by investigator by himself. Understand or not? By himself. The information which is collected by himself. Understand or not? And secondary data mean the information which was collected by other sources. Understand or not? By other sources. And we get by, and secondary data we get information about by secondary source. Like this one. If I ask you, if suppose yesterday a football match between Spain and Brazil, and you did not watch the match, and if I ask you what is the result of the match, the next day you will read in newspaper, and information you get from newspaper. So it means the sources of the information, who? Newspaper. So it is example of secondary data. If I ask you how many number of students in your class, you can count easily 1, 2, 3, 4 and like this one 40. You say 40, and this information is collected by yourself. By yourself, so it means it is a primary data. Are you understand what is primary and secondary data? So write down. So write the data which is collected by investigator by himself is called primary data. Understand? By investigator, if the data which is collected by investigator by himself is called primary data. Next is secondary data. Secondary data. Note down it. So next is secondary data. So what is secondary data? When the data is collected by, when the information was when the data is collected by from a source, when the data is collected, information is collected by from a source. When we collect the data and information from the other sources, we called secondary data. Right? When the information data, when the information, you can write, when the information is collected from a source, then information is collected by other sources. The sources which is already stored. So is called secondary data. It is called secondary data. It's very simple. Primary data means the information which was collected by himself, and secondary data, the data which is the information which is collected by from the other sources. Understand it? So now we have to find in question number 1. So it is the primary and secondary data. Now we have to find in question number 1 those example we already written on board. These are primary data or secondary data. So note down. So it is. So which one? Primary data. Yes. Number of students in 9th class. If I ask you how many number of students, anyone student can count and you give me information, it means first is primary data. What is? So first is primary data. Next, weight of 20 students of your class. You can find easily weight of everyone go to on weight machine and you can find easily. So it is also a example of primary data. Number of female per 1000 males. How many number of females per 1000 in India? So this information always we get from the books by the Indian government data. Yes, so it means who is the sources? Sources is Indian government, and we are taking the information from Indian government. So it means, so if we are check the data, if we take the data from the other sources, it is secondary data. So it means third example is secondary data. Next, literacy rate of population. What is the literacy rate in India? This one also data is provided by Indian government, so it is also secondary data. Next, approximate temperature on next Sunday. So always weathercast report always we take from the newspaper or news. Yes, so it is also fifth is also secondary data. Number of fans in your home, we can count easily. Number of fans, so it is also primary data. So it is your first exercise of 14.1. Understand it? What is primary data? What is secondary data? Okay. This will not come in exam, but you have to remember what is primary data, what is secondary data. Understand it? Next exercise. Today we will do only some basics. Now if we have already data, so how to present, how to presentation of the data, how to present the data. So there are the two types of presentation. Suppose if I ask you so there is yes, suppose in period, now recently I took your periodic test 1 PT1, and in PT1 students are got marks, so I asked their marks. So first student says 10, first student out of 50, 30, 35, 32, 40, 41, any number, and someone got 45, someone got 20, someone got 10, some got 22, some got 23, some got 38, 9 also, 10 also, one more time, and 35, 30, 40 and 41. So these are the marks obtained by the students in your periodic test 1. And this one is also one more example. It is also one more example. Number of goals per match. How much number of goals per match? So it means, suppose in first match in football match you got how much? 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 5 and 6. It is that. So there are two data. Here is number of goals per match. Here is the marks of students. Marks of students in PT1. So represent this data. So how will we present this data? So we can make a table. Yes, like this one, a table. So it means it is number of goals, and here we will write number of goals. It is the goals. It is number of goals, and how many number of goals? It's you can call it frequency. Frequency means how many number. So tell me, 0 goals. 0 goals in how many match? We are starting from 1. So tell me 1 goals how many times? 1, 1 and 2. 2 times. Frequency is 2 times or not? Same as it is. 2 goals how many times? 1, 2. Suppose it is 3, 7 and 3 also. Now, same as it is, number of 3 3 goals, how much times? 1, 2 times. 4 goals is 0 times. 5 goal, 1 time. And 6 goal, 1 time, and 7 goal is also 1 time. So it is the presentation of data in table, and this is called ungrouped frequency distribution table. Note down it. What is the ungrouped frequency distribution table? Understand it? And suppose same as it is, if you want to make this information in tables, but it is very difficult because here are only 7 goals and we can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But here is some student 30, 32, 40 and 10. It is very difficult because suppose if I start from like this one here, like this one, starting from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and up to 15. It is very long table and it is very hectic work. So it is very difficult. So in this case, what we will do, we will make a class interval. What is class interval? Look at. So write marks of student and now number of students. How many number always we called a frequency. What we called frequency. What we call frequency. So marks of student. So we will make a group. Group mean if I suppose like this one. So I ask you raise your hand. Those students got between 5 to 10. So everyone, to 2 or 3 students will raise your hand. Suppose 0 to 10. 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. So we make group. It is very simple. And if I ask you raise your hand, how many students got between 0 and 10? What is meaning 0 and 10? It is 0 to 10 mean here 0 marks is included but 10 is not included. So how many number of students who got less than 10? So less than 10. Only 1, 2. Yes. So how many students? Number of 2 students. 10 to 20 group. So in 10 to 20 mean it is lower limit. It is upper limit. It is lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper. So it means 10 to 20 mean 10 is include but 20 is not include. 20 is not include. So it means how many students who got between 10 to 20? 10 is also include 1, 2. Any other? No, only 2 students. Now 20 to 30. 20 to 30 mean 20 is include, 30 is not include. So it means 20 to 30. 1, 10 to 20, yes. 20 to 31, 2, 3. Any other? 30 is not. Only how many students? 3. Now 30 to 40. It means 30 include. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many students who got 30 to 40? 6 students. And 40 to 50? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the marks obtained by the how many students? 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 4 by 17 students. Okay. How many students? There are 17 students. Okay. Which is marks got by? So it is the here we make group. So it is called grouped frequency table. It is ungrouped. We did not make here group. So it is ungrouped frequency distribution table and it is called grouped frequency distribution table. So I am rubbing this one. It is called ungrouped because no group. So it is. So I am writing. So note down it. It is called it is called group. We make here group. So group frequency distribution table. In this chapter, we will represent the data in either group frequency or ungrouped frequency distribution table. Understand it? And now, देखो, these are called 0 to 10, 10 to 20. These are called class interval. What we called class interval. Understand it? And suppose like in 10 to 20, it is, note down, upper limit. It is lower limit. In every class, lower limit, upper limit, lower limit, upper limit, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper. And it's mean, if in any class we will take, and so it is, note down it, 0 to 10 and this one. Understand? It is called, now, it is. What is meaning of 10 to? Any class if you will take 10 to 20, it's mean upper limit. 20 is not include. We will not include upper limit. Understand? Upper limit is never 10 to 20 mean those students who got less than 20 but 10 or more than 10. Understand? So this one. Understand? And if I ask you, you know, it is class interval. Class interval. What is class interval? 0 to 10, 10 to 20. And if you ask you class size or class width. Class size. So what is class size? But 0 to 10 how many students? 10. 10 to 20 how many? 20. Yes. 10 to 20 how many? 10. 20 to 30? 10. You will ask sir why? Because 10 is included. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So how many? Total 10. So class size how will you find? We know it is upper limit, it is lower limit. It means upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit, so what is? Upper limit 20 minus 10. So what is class size? 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So it is always remember formula. Class size how will you find? Upper limit minus lower limit. Understand? So these are the some basic information about group frequency distribution table. How to present the data? It is group frequency distribution. Next is ungrouped frequency distribution table. Understand it? So only this much, and next class we will start. In next class we will start our 14.2 everyone. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.